Imagine yourself getting married to the love of your life. After marriage, you develop a small white patch on your body. The social stigma of this white patch and prejudice are going to break your marriage life into pieces. In the background of betrayal and disappointment, how are you going to face the rest of your life? So let's see how Anupama did it in this story. So the book I'm going to review today is Mahashewta by Sudha Mukti ma'am. I have chosen this book on behalf of the World Vitiligo Day, which is celebrated on 25th June, to create awareness among people. This story is all about Anupama. Anupama was a young, beautiful girl. She was from a poor family. Her father was a village teacher, and her mother died at a very young age. She was under the captivity of her stepmother, who wanted to get her married and get rid of her at a younger age. But Anupama was a really hardworking student. She studied really well and got many scholarships, with which she persuaded her father and eluded from her mother's captivity. Even at college, she excelled in both academics as well as in culturals. She was an excellent Hindustani singer, and she used to do a lot of stage performances, which were fundraising programs, and the income was directed towards the education of poor children. In one such function, she came across a person called Dr. Anand. He was a very handsome person from a very affluent family. He was a result of years of pilgrimages and years of prayers for a male child by his mother. His mother was extremely narrow minded and very orthodox. So Anand was impressed by the beauty and elegance of Anupama and wanted to marry her. But Anupama was a more realistic person. She, having a wide difference in their backgrounds, she thought it would be unrealistic if she dreamt of a life with a person like Anand. But Anand was very consistent. Through mutual friends, he arranged for a meeting with Anupama's parents and persuaded them to marry her. And then the final grand wedding, the fairy tale wedding of Anupama and Anand happened. Immediately after the wedding, Anand had to go to England for his higher studies, and Anupama was left back with her in laws. 2 months after the marriage, she developed a small white patch on her foot, and slowly it started increasing in size. She consulted a doctor and she was told it is called as leukoderma. But she did not have much knowledge about it, and she was very scared to tell people because of fear and apprehension. When her in laws came to know about this patch, they decided to abandon her. She became a victim of verbal onslaught, and she was humiliated and thrown out of her family by uncaring in laws and insensitive husband. She was forced to go back to the same village with her father. And there again, she became a victim of a girl with a white patch, a girl who was abandoned by her husband. And constantly she was criticized and abused and cursed by her stepmother. She was totally ostracized. She was forced to contemplate suicide. Her father was the only person who had some concern for her.